The Third Perspective. The Third Perspective Podcast. The Third Perspective.
You know?
Keep it gangsta. That's what you're good. It belongs to. Keep it gangsta. Roll with 100 when the beat comes on. Nobody want it. Gangsta. Keep it gangsta. I'm gonna keep it gangsta. Keep it gangsta. La 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 la.
La la la.
Gangsta. Roll with 100 when the beat comes on. Nobody want it. Gangsta.
Ooh-wee.
One thing about a player that I know, you never take another player. But no more. Got another nigga take a life of gold. It's okay. You take another player. It's okay. One thing about a player that I know, you never take another player.
Lord have mercy. Some underground shit. DC. Northeast DC. Southeast. What it do? Landover. Riverdale. Greenbelt. Wardog. What it do? What? I like it. God damn. I be trying to explain to y'all, you know what I'm saying, dog? How born and raised in DC, how that thing right there, it tickle your it goes in your what's these right?
Your veins.
Yes, it does. Every time. That go-go. What it do? Talk to me, talk to me. It is I. You tuned in to the #1 podcast in the DMV. I am your host, your late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, DC's own, Rab, B.I.D. Jones. That's Rabbit for your internet fools. To the left and right. Nope, just the right of me. OnlyFans J. This is T3P. Now, by this point in time, I know everybody know that I love the black ladies. I'm lucky to be alive, happy, healthy, and free for me. And I'm black and I'm proud. What it do? Talk to me. Talk to me. What's going on, Jay?
Not much.
What you got going on, player?
You know, the same old shit. 9 to 5, you know. Doing your shit, you know, chilling with that. You know, that's about it. But yeah, you know, we got some news today, you know, the topics today. some wild shit going on this week, as it do every week. you know, every day is something different.
That's for damn sure. I don't know, man. I've been chilling like a motherfucker though, bro. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Yeah.
I was telling you the other day I was eating crab shit. Did I tell you that shit?
Yeah.
Only thing I don't like about that, yeah, it's like the shit be on your fingers and shit. Like it don't go away and shit. You be like, what the fuck? Like be 3 days later, it'd be like you can still smell that shit somewhere on your finger. You know what I'm saying, dog? Like crabs is a motherfucking. It ain't just a motherfucker. First of all, crabs, you gotta break the little pieces and shit, you know what I'm saying, to get the meat and shit, right? And then the smell and shit. Then some of that shit linger on the day after and shit like that. It's like, is that shit worth it though, bro? Like, god damn. I never seen something was low reward go through so much shit. Everybody just still do it. You know what I'm saying, dog?
I know the crab. I mean, the seafood industry is always a strong industry because that's where the high top shit you buy outside of buying filet mignon and shit.
Yeah, now
fish, shrimp,
filet
all that
mignon.
that shit is expensive. Some people eat caviar. I don't eat that shit.
What the fuck is caviar? Yeah? That's probably some motherfucking eyes or eggs or some shit.
Fish eggs.
Yeah. Nobody eating that bullshit.
That's
not even like that's some motherfucking
that's not even up my alley.
Like a dessert or something. Like what a dinner at, motherfucker? Like that ain't dinner. Caviar. Fuck out of here. You don't go with some fish and eggs or eyes, whatever the fuck that is. Like that ain't gonna do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I need some meat treats. No homo. You know what I'm saying?
That's like you know, some people cook soups and that. They leave the head on the fish.
Oh man,
about that.
I ain't never seen that done before. That's like I seen it done like foreign joints. Like people keep like my girl used to do that shit. My girl from Somalia and shit, and all that leaving the head and all that shit in there. I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't doing nothing with that, man. Take that shit out of there. Fuck around with you. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like that shit. Look at that.
What we gonna do with you? What you gonna do with that? Oh yeah, it tastes good. You all this bullshit. No. You take that then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit's dead.
It's unnecessary as fuck for a whole eyeballs and all that shit just be still there. It's unnecessary, bro.
I can't eat something that's looking at you.
Can you imagine
why you eating it?
Can you imagine going to a motherfucker a beef joint and the motherfucking cow still got the head on the joint?
Now
you be like, huh?
Now, however,
hold up, bro.
My family members, they from the South or whatnot. They do South shit,
Nah, you ain't need no motherfucker. What's the name on that joint, though?
We went to family reunion. It was like 3 years ago, right before the pandemic. The year before the pandemic, matter of fact. And they had a whole hall rotisserie in the pit, in the ground. Like, they put the bricks and shit around.
Oh, that's
and they got the little rotisserie. They, got the joint, the rotisserie.
Yeah.
Turn that joint around. I was like, I don't know about that shit.
That's different.
They put the apple in the mouth and they got the whole pig on it.
Yeah, my grandma used to do that shit.
Oh, you go to the old Florida Avenue joint, you used to have that big pork head in the middle of the joint.
My grandma used to do that shit.
Pig head shit.
Cook the whole pig, the leg, the feet, all that bullshit be cooked ASAP. You know what I'm saying? You be looking at this shit like, damn, grandma, is anything gonna be left in that bitch? Nope. She eating guts, all that shit, bro. And that's chilling. Have a seat. Hey, yeah, my grandma was one of the motherfuckers. And when she fix your food and shit, rest in peace and shit. Baby. Juanita Jones. But when she fix your food and shit for you, right? She would actually sit at the table. She ain't got no food or nothing. She just sitting there looking at you. Growing young, she'll fix you. I don't know what it was. I don't know what she wanted to actually. She just was happy to see you eating this shit. She just liked to see people eating this shit, bro. Like all my friends and shit, like when they came around her, she just feed them like a motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had one friend always come around just to eat and shit. You know what I'm saying? He knew damn well she gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? When he got there, she ain't play. As soon as you walk on the door, my grandma was like, sit down. You ready to eat? It's like you just walked in. Your friend. You don't know. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know what.
Yes, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? Fuck is going on? Yeah, big ass plate of motherfucking. Yeah, the motherfucking cornbread. My grandma used to cook like shit, the pig feet, all that good shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? All that black eyed peas. I don't like nothing no more like that. Shit like that is like I realize
it's gone.
I realize everybody can't cook that shit, bro.
Nope,
you know
can't
what I'm
cook
saying?
the
Like
same.
that shit ain't the same. Like chitlins ain't been the same ever since. You know what I'm saying? Like I think I tried it once after that, and I was like, hell no, this ain't gonna work. I ain't fucking with no chitlins. Grandma's be the last chitlins I eat. You know what I'm saying? You know, her chitlins after she passed away, she had some chitlins in the freezer like 2 weeks after. It's like a week and a half after she passed away, too. Put those joints, they frozen solid and shit. We crushed those joints. So it was grandma's last chitlins. You know what I'm saying? And at first we ain't even, you know what I'm saying? It was a pot in the freezer that we wasn't thinking of. You know what I'm saying? After all the funeral and everything was over and shit, we just stopped looking at the pot. It was chitlins in the motherfucker. Crushed that shit. Like everybody sat down and ate that shit. It was like grandma's last meal for us and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't really a chitlins motherfucker. It was just when she cooked them. I don't know what about them. It was good as fuck. You know what I'm saying, with the vinegar and shit. I don't know what she was doing, but it was good as fuck. I ain't like it since. I know that. I don't know. My grandma, that was more her special thing to cook though was motherfucking fish, right? The what kind of fish is that though? The sprout fish. The sprout. You ever had sprout?
Yeah.
That's all she cooked. That shit right there, man. And whiting. Sprout and whiting, yeah. To this day, that's all I eat is white and fish and shit. I got that. That's where from her. She was always eating white and fish and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I used to crush. I still crush it to this day. That's all I eat. Like one of my motherfucking joints is Southern Peach and shit. That's a soul food joint around in Suitland, right? And the only thing I get out of that motherfucker is white and fish, bro. I be crushing white and fish like a motherfucker. That's my shit. I got freezer full of that shit. You know how you go to motherfucking Safeway and got that shit in the bags and shit?
Mm-hmm.
I be getting those and shit. You don't fuck with those fish?
Yeah, we catch them on.
No, I'm talking about the joints that in the freezer, like you go to Safeway or something, and they in the freezer in a little bag.
In the bag, yeah.
The white fish or the any kind of fish they got in that motherfucker. From catfish. You eat catfish?
Nah.
Me either, yeah. I don't like nothing about catfish, bro. You can't even jazz that up for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's mushy and shit. It's like I don't want that shit.
I'm not too sure about that fish.
Catfish?
Yeah.
I don't like that shit. For sure. Catfish and I fuck with shrimp though, but I ain't one of my main things. I don't really like it like that.
Shrimp, I fuck with shrimp. I eat shrimp with that butter sauce or that cocktail sauce. You know?
What's that cocktail?
The cocktail sauce, dip that joint up in there, you good to go.
Oh no, I usually make my shit like for crabs and shit. I make my shit, you know?
Now, my aunt's seafood salad, man. My damn aunt's seafood salad, that joke be like that. Put some of that Old Bay shit up in there. And then, put some of that pepper, some garlic, some garlic and onion, herb, Old Bay, and you good to go. You dip that joint up in there, and yeah, you got it going on. But dip that joint with some butter, you good to go. And you get that joint. What you call it? After you, even the frozen shrimps you could do, or the steaming jump. Any jumps you could do, I mean, them shrimps was good.
I don't know about the frozen shrimps though.
I do oysters.
Oysters, I don't like oysters though, bro. Oh no, girls like oysters. I don't know why.
I like oysters, you know, keep it regularly. It's
Hold on. Let
aphrodisiac.
me ask you about oysters for a minute. Yeah. When you get oysters, what the fuck is that? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's the mussels.
I know, but all right. What you put in your oysters? Nothing.
Vinegar, hot sauce,
You said vinegar.
hot sauce, and lemon juice.
So what is it though? It's like, cause to me when I see
Clams and oysters.
oysters, right, it's just some stuff in it. It's like it's not meat. What is that?
It's like mussels.
And it's no
You just-
chewing or nothing, right?
Yeah, you just chug that shit down. You just
Exactly. So it ain't really nothing though. I don't know. I ain't never like that because
well,
it's just
I could be honest, it's not for everybody.
like the only thing taste you get out of it is whatever you put in it, like the hot sauce, whatever the fuck you put in it. That's
Yeah,
what you're gonna taste.
The thing about oysters, they very high in iron.
Yeah.
That's the main thing that's in there.
And that's supposed to make you horny too. The oyster's supposed to make girls horny, right?
Well, it's an aphrodisiac, so it just builds your character up, basically. You're building your character up.
Yeah, now you gotta be your character, bro.
You gotta make sure it's like, you know, you eat them, you know, build yourself up. So it's not like taking one of them gas station pills or nothing like that. It just gives you something.
Oh, what's that gas station pill? Pump it up or some shit? What is that shit?
A couple of Rhino.
Okay, yeah, Rhino. It was another joint, ain't it?
Mojos.
Mojo, yeah.
What's the other Jones?
And them joints. Remember we was talking to Main Man on the sex shop?
Yeah.
Remember he said something about the joints was you gotta pay attention to.
You said them Jones it's not FDA regulated.
Yeah. So you gotta pay attention to which ones you fucking with.
So you might eat.
You might want to go to these stores and get those joints, like sex shop and shit like that.
Yeah, you get the real shit from the sex shop.
But gas stations, that's you run the risk.
Yeah, that's like back in the days they used to buy that Oholola that baby K2 before K2 came in.
Yeah, now had their ass stretched all the way out. You know what I'm saying?
That's basically what that was.
Really?
Yeah.
Remember they used to have
it was a low matter of fact, we was working at Smithfield. And we went to the gas station. So what the fuck? They sell fake weed in there. They say, yeah, it's fake.
It'd be that I don't know what that shit
on
is.
the junk, not for human consumption. Like, hold on, man. What the fuck are y'all doing selling this shit?
I forgot the name of that shit. But when you look at it, it got like colorful shit and shit. But now they make weed like that though. Like when I was coming up, weed was just green or brownish, right? Now it's all these colors.
Or purple.
Yeah.
Or white.
There's so many colors that I don't know what they put in the shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like weed started to get scary. I'm about to stop everything now. It's gonna be just a drinking motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I can't even trust the weed no more. It's supposed to come out the ground. Like, remember, but it's out the earth. Remember, like it ain't even out the earth no more. It's like
so the thing about that is, you know, it's not so much these spray chemicals. Like we got stores in DC, like they got stores like in DC where they sell the chemicals to start growing the buds and stuff like that. They got that down there. They got a store down there in Anacostia. That's like that. Where they sell the chemicals, not the seeds, but like they just sell the shit to do it, to grow your plant. Down there, this is in Anacostia.
I think that's that. That motherfucking what is that shit? That they eat the same shit they put in regular plant growth, planting shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like Miracle Grow.
I got the name of that shit. Yeah. They do the same thing. I was watching motherfucking. You know, appreciate everybody that tuned in to us and download our podcast from coast to coast, worldwide, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, right? But when we get to 100 subscribers on YouTube, we gonna eat the hottest chip. So I've been watching, like, you know what I'm saying, like motherfuckers eating hot shit, right? But eating the pepper itself, that's hot as fuck. Like eating the hot pepper. You know what I'm saying?
It's like I went to Olive Garden the other day.
They got hot shit in the Olive Garden?
Yeah. So like you get a salad, right?
Mhm.
They got the little house salad we having everything. Olives, tomato,
Mhm.
cucumber, this, that, lettuce, of course, cheese. And yeah, also put jalapeno peppers in it.
For real?
Yeah.
Jalapenos, that hot to you?
Nah. But it's hot to a lot. It's hot to some people. Not me though, but it's hot to some people. And once you get into your salad, you hit that joint, you like, whew, I need a little bit of water. But I'm like, they drinks in there good.
For real?
Yeah. I be getting the tequila martini or the margarita. The tequila martini, the margarita,
Yeah.
tequila margarita, and it comes with another extra shot.
For real?
Yeah, you pour that in your drink, stir it joint up, make you want to sip it all the way down. Remember, if you do that, it's gonna creep up on your ass. He'll be wobbling when you come out that door. But outside of that, they got some good salads in that joint. That joint just right. I was like, man, don't change nothing about this joint. Put your lettuce, they put the tomatoes, olives, this, cheese. You get your little something in there. I be throwing my shrimps in there, joint. I get this little fried shrimp joint. I pop that up in there. I don't be like that.
Fried shrimp.
Yeah.
See, I don't know. I'm just not a shrimp motherfucker. I mean, I fucked it up when it's around. But I don't know.
Would you put it in your
I'd
salad?
rather like fried than the other joint though. Because fried, you can dip it in certain things more than you can do it the other way. You know what I'm saying? Like
With the regular deal.
yeah, the fried joint, you can do different things. You can eat it. You can eat the fried joint, but I don't know. Shrimp ain't never been my shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta eat so. Same thing with crabs too, though. You gotta eat so much of that shit. It's like you defeating the purpose. It's like you eat so much to even have that joint make a dent in your stomach and shit. Man. Especially the motherfucking crabs. Like I can eat a bushel by myself, bro, and still be fucking around. I gotta still have something to eat after that, like for real food. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like you never ate nothing fucking with crabs. Why we do that though? I never get why we do that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the white people. White people eat crabs like that. We do.
I be sitting down at the wharf, but
Probably the big crab legs and shit.
yeah, they probably get the.
I think the crab shit. That's some nigga shit. There.
They be some clams and caviar,
Yeah. Now back to that apple, but fish eggs, whatever the fuck.
fish
that
eyes,
shit is.
fish eggs.
Fuck, I look like eating that shit. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Get a lobster from there,
That way.
lobster tail from there.
Bitch, please.
No motherfucking fucking
Lobster
eggs
tail?
for me. Lobster tails? Nah, I don't like that shit either. I'm a seafood eating motherfucker, but some of that shit just over the top. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, nah.
What about crab cakes?
Yeah, I fuck crab cakes up. But you gotta be made right though. Everybody can't make no crab cakes though, bro.
Yeah, you supposed to make that with breadcrumb. Some people don't be paying or following the directions
at all. They don't think about no directions. Don't think that.
Put an egg and then you mix it in with your other shit. You got crab cake. Some people don't follow directions though.
You know, some joints make crab cakes good, like the joint down the street. The crab cakes big. Them joints be good as a motherfucker, yeah. But they don't put nothing on it. It just be bread in the joint, right? So
Right.
I don't know. Like I like motherfuckers to put the seasoning, the mayonnaise, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck that is on there. Put that shit on there. You know what I'm saying? Fuck wrong with you.
I like the way I do mine. Crab meat, breadcrumbs, chop my onion, chop my green pepper, throw that in there, season that joint up good, throw some lemon juice on it, boom.
Everybody throw lemon juice on shit, yeah. Like
Throw some lemon juice on
you
that
watch
joint.
some motherfucking. If you go on the Food Network, you watch Food Network.
Yeah, that's where I got that from.
Yeah, first of all, back in the day, about 6-7 years when I first started watching Food Network, I used to be on that shit. You used to run to the kitchen and try all that wild shit.
I forgot his
They
name.
try to be all clean with that shit like they do and shit, yeah.
It's a black guy on there. I forgot his joint.
On what?
He was Food Network back some time ago.
Let me think.
I forgot his name. He a bald head guy.
He had a regular show on there, or
Yeah.
nah.
Cause I used to watch him. I used to watch Emerald. Emerald was like that. The one that the little Italian guy.
I know what you're talking about. I started really clicking to the shit when they did the when they started doing the, what's that, Iron Chef? Is that the name of it? It's some shit
They
when
had
they
a competition on there.
started having the competitions and shit, yeah. I think it's Iron Chef when they first started. When you start getting into that shit, like, because it's certain ways you gotta do stuff, you start learning.
And I think that's how he got his restaurant. He was on one of them shows. He won, opened up his restaurant. I think it was. I want to say it's in the.
That shit crazy.
Was it in New York or from the South? I forgot.
Oh.
But it's been so long since I seen him. It was like
What's the other motherfucking name? Jimmy Flay or Flay or some shit on that joint? Jimmy Flay. But he got 100 shows on that joint. He been on that joint since I started watching that shit.
Probably Jimmy.
Some Flay. He got rack of shows on there though. He was an Iron Chef and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when that joint first, I was on that shit hard, bro. I even went to go to motherfucking cooking school. Like when we left Smithfield, I went to I signed up for it. You know what I'm saying? I got deterred to barbering school, which is crazy. But I was on motherfucking cooking hard. I was gonna go to school and everything for that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I just couldn't picture me in a hot ass kitchen. That's the only thing, young. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to cook some shit. And then another thing I don't like about cooking is the satisfaction is like, first of all, you don't get the satisfaction. And the person eating the joint, you really don't know. You know what I'm saying? How that went. Every once in a while, somebody be like, man, who the hell cooked this? We're the chef. You know what I'm saying? But up to then, hundreds and hundreds of people be eating and just going back out their business. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's no instant gratification with that. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll cook a big ass 4-course meal and nobody say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just be eating. One person jump up and like, man, who the hell cooked this string beans? You know what I'm saying? Then it's a conversation. But up until then, it's like, it's nothing. You can cook like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But when it's fucked up,
yeah,
then it's immediate conversation. Like, who the fuck? The fuck is this? You know what I'm saying?
Like it's too much salt. Eat somebody potato salad, your face curl the fuck up.
Exactly.
Like, oh shit, who did this? We got to put more blast so they won't do this shit no more.
So this be their last time doing this shit, yeah. Fuck wrong with them, yeah.
Supposed to put sugar in that motherfucker.
ASAP. That's crazy, you know, because I'm kind of still intrigued with the cooking thing. But me personally, I really gotta be 100% in this shit. I ain't got time for it.
Yeah,
right?
your heart and soul gotta be in there.
Yeah, I ain't really got time for it now. So to me, when I made that decision to do what I did, I put everything into that instead. You know what I'm saying? But I was gonna be a motherfucking chef. It'd be crazy I'd be a chef though. Chef and a podcast. That'd be funny. That'd be different. Which is crazy now. I'm a Bob in a podcast. What's the difference? You know what I'm saying, dog? But I don't know if you've been following the baby and shit, right? I know this nigga be having a lot of shit going on, first of all, bro.
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
He had shooting up in his property. As soon as that happened,
he smacked out the baby mama boyfriend or some shit, the bowling alley. We was just talking about that.
That was about a month ago.
They slipping on the bowling alley, niggas sliding around and shit.
That shit was just a circus.
Somebody breaks into the joint, he shoots that person, right?
Yeah, in his property. Then the video leaked out about him in Walmart.
Yeah, and then he smacks his own motherfucking artist that's on his label.
Yeah, he Will Smith his ass. I heard about that. And a video pops up on his shit. He was on a show, one of them shows, getting interrogated because some dude was trying to take his car.
You saw that shit?
He had the yellow shirt on?
Yeah, yeah.
When did he do that?
See what I mean? He do dumb shit though, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody from the streets at one point in time have to restrain themselves, right? So I'm noticing that motherfuckers that not really from the streets, they do shit that nigga from the street just wouldn't do. Like Will Smith smacked my man Chris Rock in the middle of everybody. Right?
Right.
It's like, what the fuck? Niggas do dumb shit, bro. Like, a nigga will smack a nigga in front of a whole bunch of people like that. And nobody that does criminal shit would do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, your thought process is, I'm gonna have to catch this nigga after the joint because there's no way I'm gonna walk up there in front of all these people and not get locked. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith didn't even think about getting locked up. It's like that people like that is like, nigga, the baby. All the shit he doing is normal street shit, like Suge Knight shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good way to put it, Suge Knight. Yeah.
That's all the shit he doing, right? But he doing it for all no reasons. Suge Knight was doing shit because he was trying to take over a label first, trying to compete with Bad Boy second. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot going on.
Yeah, because Bad Boy was hot.
Yeah. So this nigga
here catching on, even though he was Tupac been out, but Death Row ain't started to like 92 or so.
Yeah.
91, 92.
This nigga here just doing shit just cuz. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hitting the artists and shit. Like, you smacking this person now. You just had some shit going on with the gay joints where you bow down to 9 groups. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bruh. If you think you making your maximum amount of money, you lying to yourself, bro. You had to fuck up at least 10% of the maximum amount of money you could have made by now, right? Because most of these arenas, most of these motherfuckers, the companies and shit, look at this shit and like, nigga, we can't do this here. You know what I'm saying? We got to find another artist. Just put somebody else in that spot. You know what I'm saying? They find the artists for shit.
They already dropped him in a few joints. They dropped him and Travis Scott and a couple of shits.
For example, when the shooting shit, you just all right. If anybody know, he shot somebody in Walmart, right? And the stuff. I mean, what was they called?
The video leaked out.
For him, he first he did the stand your ground shit. Where you stand your ground. The same thing. What's his name did in Florida? Zimmerman, bitch ass. So. This was in 2019 where he shot somebody in the Walmart. Well, lately there's a video surfaced that they thinking it shows that it didn't go the way he said. To stand your ground. Now, this can get ugly, bro.
But see, the only thing is with this is that with that is once you close that case, you can't have double jeopardy because that case is closed. Can't open
Stand your
that shit.
ground though.
Yeah,
Stand your ground meaning you was threatened. You had no other choice but to protect yourself, right? Right.
right.
So if a video showed that, nah, you chased a motherfucker, or you smacked that nigga, or you wasn't a run being aggressive, you just shot him. Then what?
Which was Zimmerman's case because he was seeking trouble instead of trouble going to him. He was sneaking on going to the trouble, provoking that trouble for him to go say, quote unquote, stand your ground.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that.
Yeah, he went and seeked out something, and then got to start saying, "Okay, now I'm defending myself." After you reached out to the person, that's something different. Like, why the fuck?
You provoke
Yeah,
that person.
you started that because you didn't go to the person. You wouldn't have to defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you would mind your business and shit. But when you say you stand your ground, and a video show you chasing a motherfucker, that's not standing your ground. You was chasing him the whole time. That's not standing your ground. Now, if you shot him and he was running, that's not standing your ground either. His back turned, that's not standing your ground either, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's not nothing where you just fearing for your life when you can't fear for your life. A nigga back turn, he running that way. You know what I'm saying? So if evidence show that it's clearly he wasn't really threatened, that can be a problem.
Everything
Civilly, like you said, it's hard to bring up the same case again.
But now you to open up the door for you to get sued.
Jeez. Like, we talking about killing people, bro.
Now the other part is how long ago did this happen? Because there's also a thing where there's what you call it after 7 years, a couple of years.
Another thing, the family's still
statute of limitations.
The family's still trying to figure this shit out. So they not letting it just slide. You know what I'm saying?
Of course they're not.
Exactly.
They about to seek some funds for this.
ASAP. Then I think another thing too, yeah. If you was all right, they gonna get funds for this shit. They gonna have to, bro. I don't know how you feel about that. Do they have to? Do you?
Do you think? I would see something from out of it. I mean, again, how long ago is that still gonna, is it a law where they was at statute of limitations of civil suits too?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's involved. So yeah, look at that too. I know the family.
The statute of limitations is about 7 years though. Like 1 or 2 years. This was in 2019. There's no way.
It just started this shit.
What's this?
We're 22.
There's no way.
Yeah, they could get that.
Hell yeah. That might be his problem right there, bro. But I don't know. But that's tough to look at a joint that if you the family and you see, oh, my son ain't do nothing to, he's running from this nigga. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a problem with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga, what's up with this nigga though, bro? Like, what are you doing, yeah? Like, most of this shit be unnecessary shit. Youngin, he got a mental issue problem, bro.
Well, that's like, would that be getting shot? Shit.
Who, him?
Yeah. I mean, he could have been got shot.
He got mental
somebody
issue problem,
can still
bro.
seek, of murdering him now.
Like, you hit the motherfucking one of your artists. Like, what is that for?
Now your artist could come back on your ass.
And it was on camera, dog. So he can sue you. So you can have multiple lawsuits going on.
Sue or get some goons after his ass.
Shit's crazy, bro.
Even more.
And then you got all that time. You just wasting it by being a dumbass, yeah? Like, this shit is completely dumb, bro. There's no way you convince any nigga that what you doing makes you hard or something, bro. It just don't. Make you a dumb fuck. Period.
Cause
You
damn,
turn around swinging on your artist. Like, then he caught your bitch ass too. He caught you with a nice one too. He caught him with, hey, baby, hey, when he turned around, spin around and hit the bodyguard hit him with a straight joint that caught his little ass too, yo. Like, nigga, that's why he ain't swinging no more. Something caught his ass. Like, nigga, you can't just go around swinging on people, bro. That's just some stupid shit just because you think you're an artist. Like, nobody care. They can't just swing on people and shit, bro. And they get straight swinging on motherfuckers. And he a motherfucker famous dude, bro. I don't get that, I will never understand what he doing with that. Like, what the fuck is that about, bro? As a famous motherfucker, you smacked the motherfucker, the gay groups, you did that shit. That was just last year. After you shoot somebody, it's just like over the top, bro. It's just crazy.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I fucks with the baby music, but you got artists out there like Kodak Black, we got Shot, XXX Tekashi, Nipsey Hussle, Young King Von, and recently Gunu, and then you got these artists out here. You do street shit. I mean, you're an artist, right? Specifically, when you're an artist, is it a line you got to cross to build your character? Because 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, in the black community, when you have like a dude who's out here in the streets, doing street shit, and you still be an artist, or you doing street shit in your videos, or you got lyrics up in there that you got something going on, people gonna test you. The world is envious. It's half and half. You got good people, you got bad people. You got people that just don't give a fuck. You gonna have a gun in your hand in your videos. You gonna speak about the shit you doing. People just gonna test you. But on the other side of that, you got, on the same token, you got people that's hating on you at the same time that don't like you. They could be in your outer circle, or they could be in your inner circle. Your friends could be, your closest people could be about to put a broomstick up you, give you a couple of hot ones,
ASAP too.
whatever, swinging on you, getting stabbed or whatever. All this got to. I mean, I know you got a reputation to keep up, but if you're trying to do your thing and while be entertainer, then something gotta give.
Not gonna work, bro.
But in our case, in our society, if you go like the baby, you go hard like out in the streets, or you do your thing like with joints. A lot of us like to follow you because it's that type of persona that people fuck with. It's a lot of it's like street shit. You like that street shit. Probably nothing but the street shit, or a little bit to the street shit, but
it's crazy.
Outside of that,
nobody making any sense if they still trying to do street shits when they not in the streets. Like, right. And then their profession is something that the streets don't help. Like, if you're in the NFL and they act like you're in the street, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying, dog? You at $1 million status. Fuck with people in the streets, you makes you an idiot. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga doing street shit and being a musician that's being, you know what I'm saying, catered from company to company, put on this platform and that platform, and then to waste it all to do street shit. You can't convince me that that's some cool shit, bro. I'm sorry, yeah. It's not a nigga that did anything in the streets can tell you that they'll love to go back there and live that life again, bro. I'm gonna tell you that's some real shit. So all these niggas that be faking and shit, you already know this ain't nothing they've been doing. You know, it's like you can't want to keep doing that when you have an avenue to get the fuck out. And then your avenue is real so clear, you can see the end of the road almost. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why would you fuck all that up? To do the shit that we did to survive. It's just dumb. It makes you dumb, bro. It don't make you cool.
And then you got the other half where, you know, you got artists that sells guns, might be selling this, might be selling that, whatever. Then they get caught. Then they facing 11, 12 years in prison and shit. Yo, shit is crazy. Like, you know, he ain't the only one. You heard about Chopper from the old Making a Band.
Yeah, well,
man doing some sex trafficking. Like, who does this shit, yeah? What the fuck is going on around here, man?
niggas say doing sex trafficking and shit.
Why are you doing that? Like, what was the purpose of you being a musician or an artist and you out there sex trafficking shit?
Sex trafficking, bro. That's funny as shit, bro. Because what was it Making a Band? Making a Band, what's his name? Chopper, yeah, it was Chopper. So they saying Chopper was a motherfucking pimp out that joint. That's some funny shit, bro.
I didn't know they still exist.
Oh no, yeah, niggas got bitches out this joint for sure.
I'm thinking, you know, what they call it. I'm a man, the Bunny Ranch, or Hugh Hefner.
See, that's in Las Vegas where he can do that shit legally.
But I can't say he a pimp though.
That's the thing I don't understand why black people don't find. See, there's a lot of white people doing these pimp shit. You feel what I'm saying? They doing it legally. Like if the feds come, they still good. Like the nigga you just named. Then you got you know, the motherfucker that was about 100 years old wouldn't take a bitch over 20. What was that name? Who Hefner ass nigga? That type shit. White people watch that happen because they doing it legally. You know what I'm saying? Like us, we just get a gang of black bitches around the way and start fucking selling them hoes. You know what I'm saying? We don't give a fuck. It's not the bitches gonna fuck anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's like we don't care.
They're doing that.
We just trying to motherfucking harness your talents. We want you out there just doing your talents any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Now, trying to harness those joints. But Chopper, man, it's funny, man. When I was rapping and shit in 2000, I think it was 1999 or 2000. It was a little expose in Virginia and shit. That's why I met him at. This is before he got on and shit. And it was funny because it was only 5 finalists out of what 200, 300 people and shit. 300 different acts and groups and shit. And me and him was one of the 5 finalists and shit. It was the funniest shit because me and him was the only people with bandanas on. You know, I mean, I used to wear the motherfucking headbands with my name and shit on. I don't know. I knew you did. You know what I'm saying? I used to have my name with bandanas and shit. And my name.
Oh, I remember them jumps.
Yeah. And he had one on too. You know what I'm saying? It was funny. It was just funny and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he was from New Orleans and shit, and him and his friends were there and shit. Me and my folks were there and shit. It was funny because we was one of the 5 finalists and shit. And then I look a week later, he was on motherfucking Making a Band and shit. And it was crazy because the motherfuckers was calling me. They kept calling, but they wanted me to change my music to. First, it was like 3 different people and shit. They just wanted us to change it to some commercial shit. It took me a while to make a commercial shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a week or something. I ain't really had time. I was working and shit. And so to go back and redo our songs and shit or make a new one, I ain't really had a whole lot of time for that shit. So by the time I did that shit, I just sent the shit. You know what I'm saying? But I noticed that the week after, all the finalists was either on motherfucking his joint, that Making a Band shit. It was something else they had on too. The recipe was on that. And I was like, damn, is that some shit I supposed to been on? You know what I'm saying? No.
Right.
It was just, I don't know. It just made me look like, hold up. And now I was one of the finalists with him. So I was thinking, damn, was I supposed to be in that? You know what I'm saying? If I would fix my shit up, you know what I'm saying? A whole lot of shit go through your mind. You know what I'm saying? If I would clean my shit up, commercial for them or something, you know? But I remember I was thinking I ain't want them to change me. I just had that mental state of, I just want to do me, you know what I'm saying? Accept the music the way I give it to you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can understand you giving your professional intake on making my music better. But when you start saying, nah, let's do it this way and don't do your music like that, that shit throws me off, bro. Because I ain't getting into it. When I was starting making music, I ain't getting into the shit to try to be famous, you know? I was just trying to motherfucker for at the time, the music that was always more New York music. I just wasn't feeling that shit, right? I was more of, like, when I was coming up, like 17, 18, I was more of like NWA motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like the rap from New York because I didn't like the way they rapped. I didn't like the slang, I just didn't like it, you know. It just wasn't, and then they all sound exactly the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think New York rapper chain for me was like when Biggie came, he was like a different style of rapper for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was more of a West Coast rapper in New York. You know what I'm saying? If y'all can understand what I'm saying, like, he rapped more West Coast. You know what I'm saying? His raps were more of a West Coast motherfucking framework to it. You know what I'm saying? And then he didn't have the accent. You know what I'm saying? He didn't use a whole lot of slang from New York. His music, that's why most of his shit transcended past New York. You feel me? Because it was almost like, if you heard his music, you'll think he from LA. You feel me? You wouldn't put him in New York. You know, if you listen to his whole motherfucking Biggie whole joint, you wouldn't think he from New York. Because some of his songs, when he, of course, if you know what some of the neighborhoods that they naming, then you'll know. But his rhymes itself, the flow, the words he putting in the joint, it don't make you say New York slang. You feel me? Like, you can go, like, what's that song? Some of his songs he have, it don't force you to go into the New York slang the way they were saying some of this shit. Like, I used to like Smith and Wesson, right? Or Onyx. I used to like Onyx, right? But their rhymes, you can hear the accent. You hear the accent, you hear the slang from New York in it. They sound New York. You feel me? Biggie ain't never sound like that to me. He just sound like a clean, just a rapper where you could put him anywhere in America. You just say, oh, I think he from LA. Where he from? You know what I'm saying? But once you hear Onyx or motherfucking Smith and Wesson, or, you know what I'm saying, all those people from New York, immediately you know they from New York. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you noticed that when you was coming up.
Yeah. You want to throw in LL in there? Because he don't sound like from there either.
That's true. Exactly. He said New York because when you listen to it, you don't get a New York slang vibe from him. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a normal rhyme. He don't do the rhyme patterns like New York rappers.
Like when he came in, his arch rival was
it was Kumo D, wasn't it?
Kumo D.
Yeah.
I was like, huh?
Kumo D, another one. You just named him. He didn't rap with the New York slangish type
Slick
stuff.
Rick.
You know what I'm saying? And Slick Rick was from like originally from London or something.
London or something, yeah.
It's just when you rhyme, if you get away, if you can take the slang out, right? Where it don't place you in a certain spot. Like, if he would have rapped some London slang shit, he would have failed, bro. You feel me now? It's like he rapped, he didn't give us no slang. He just rapped normal. He gave us some rap. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, that's why we love Slick Rick at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, when him and my man got together, that shit was like golden. You know what I'm saying?
Fresh.
Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick, man. That's the shit, bro. I don't know if you, I mean, that right there was like one of my favorite times in hip hop when those two was together and shit. You had Fat Boys. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you remember Fat Boys.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nobody talk about Fat Boys no more, man. They was not only funny.
I forgot what one of them named. I know the other one named Dr. Dre.
For real?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, it was 2 Dr. Dre's at that time.
Wow.
But you ain't spell it. You ain't spell it. He spelled it. All the doctor, the whole world doctor.
I know what you're talking about. But they was funny as shit. Like on what's that movie? Delirious. You ever watch that joint?
Yeah, I seen that.
That used to be one of my favorite joints when I was real little. Because they was funny as shit when they ran through them up. They was big as shit, bro. When we was little, they was big, bro.
I think one of them died.
One of them was real big though.
Yeah, one of them. I think that was Dr. Dre. Real big.
One was real big, yeah. But they was funny as fuck, and then they rhyme and shit. They was one of the first motherfuckers to get the motherfucking beatboxing over, yeah. Because they was, you know what I'm saying? The motherfucking, they was funny as shit though. I was just fuck with them. Yeah, they used to do the shit. You know what I'm saying, dog? They used to do all that beatboxing shit, yo. This shit was funny as shit, bro. I used to fuck with them. They was like one of my favorite motherfucking groups, man. I was coming up. Fat Boys, because they was funny as shit, yeah. They used to motherfucking, who else you be in with them?
Can you feel it?
Somebody else used to be with them, man. I can't remember. But they was funny as shit. It might have been Curtis Blow. I'm thinking of a movie or something, I think. Curtis Blow. You ain't fuck with Curtis Blow?
Curtis Blow was like in the very beginning.
Yeah. Curtis Blow. That was my man right there, though. Yeah, I don't know if you be saying motherfucker, the Bomber Daughters, right? You seen them too?
I know they coming out of your shell.
And one of them got fucked with I forgot his name. But one of them got a little boyfriend now and shit. The youngest one. Now the oldest one smokes cigarettes, bro.
Really?
Now Sasha and
Malaya.
Yeah, that's the one that smokes cigarettes. Now, ain't that funny when your mother, first of all, is Obama. Miss Obama. That's your mother, first of all. Then your mother whole thing that everybody remember her from is eat healthy and be healthy. You know what I'm saying? And she smokes cigarettes. Like, what the fuck? But y'all forgetting, Obama used to hide and sneak and fucking smoke cigarettes too when he's in the White House. The motherfuckers couldn't even find him sometimes. Be like, what the fuck is the president? He'd be like, just hiding somewhere smoking cigarettes, bro. You know what I'm saying? That nigga smoke like shit.
Caught him in, they was trying to justify. I mean, they was trying to put their foot in his ass about him having a jug of beer in a White House lawn.
I remember one time he snuck away and they couldn't find his ass. You know. I remember I think his wife said something about that shit where they found him and he was out there back. He smoked cigarettes and shit.
What he had, a Newport?
It better be a Newport. Fuck
Yeah.
around with you. Or cool.
Salem.
No, he don't have no business smoking no Salems.
That's the hood joint.
What we put our motherfucker what's the joint that white people smoke?
Virginia Slim.
Not Virginia Slim.
Mavericks.
Those motherfucking in the red box.
Camels.
Camels too.
Marlboros.
Yeah. That was their joint. Our joint was Newports. White people joint is Marlboros. You feel me? Like Marlboros probably made so much money off white people. Newports make so much money off black people. You know what I'm saying? Do white people even smoke Newports? I never. Ain't that something?
I never seen a white person smoke.
Black people don't smoke Marlboros. That's some funny shit. When I was coming up, the cigarette was Cools. My father was never smoking Cools.
When I was coming up, it was Salem, Newport, Cools.
Exactly.
It was dominantly Newport, or like once they start finishing up the cigarette, they start taking the butts and rolling them up.
Lord have mercy. God damn.
Start rolling up butts to top paper and shit, smoking.
He's really getting motherfuckers smoking all that shit.
Old ass motherfucking regimen, man. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, especially when the motherfuckers smoke that shit to the rhythm.
Passive rim.
Yeah. That should be over the
That
top.
should start burning the goddamn butt.
My mother used to do that shit. I be used to look at her like, what the fuck you still smoking that for? You know what I'm saying? You be little shit looking at mom like, man, that joint gone, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh, still bubbling.
You gotta let that go, man. Put that down.
You don't know when you're little that they don't have no more cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? They try to say these motherfuckers. They smoke all the way down their butts like a motherfucker. You don't be knowing all that shit when you look. You just look at them like, fuck, y'all still smoking on that shit for? That shit gone, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why I left home. I've been on my own since I was 17. I left home because of cigarettes, bro. Like, I had to get my own space. I had to get some air like a motherfucker. I had to get some air, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just gotta go get at home my own shit because I cannot breathe in this bitch, bro. Like, let's take it for example, a cigarette smoker, right? Like, you stop smoking. That's something we gotta get back to too in a minute. But take for example, somebody smokes cigarettes, right? My experience for living with people that smoke cigarettes. Okay, they smoke a cigarette, right? That's smoke in the air. That's smoke for a good 30 minutes of smoke, right? That 30 minutes, they can't go 20 minutes without lighting another one, right?
Chain smoking.
So within an hour, it's 2 cigarettes. Whoever smokes cigarettes, within an hour, they light 2 cigarettes, right? So, and if within an hour you smoke 2 cigarettes, me as a person that's not smoking, right? The house is full of smoke for 30 minutes, right? I would get like a 2-3 minute break before you light another one. You feel me?
Within an hour, if a person smokes a cigarette, it's probably both.
Probably more than 2 for real.
Probably 4, 5 tops you could do.
Fuck it. Because I know I'm getting jealous with the 2.
Because it's like 10 minutes of cigarette. 10 minutes of cigarette, depending on how you're smoking it. Probably like 8 minutes of cigarette.
Yeah.
That's like I saw it on the internet a couple years ago about this baby. He's a little toddler in a pamper overseas, over in the country, third world country, smoking 40 cigarettes a day. So how the fuck you do that? Get a little chubby little junk too, little baby too.
I think I've seen that before. Yeah?
He flipping the cigarette, throwing it up.
Okay, yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
Catching it in his mouth and shit. I was like, what the fuck you doing?
I also seen a joint the other day. Was a little girl on a joint. She's like she about 14. And she was smoking like a motherfucker. Talking about, man, I smoke. Don't worry about what I'm doing. She lied, right? She said, I smoke because I be stressing about stuff. Like, bro, 14.
14, what you stressing for?
What are you talking about, yeah? But you never know, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I be like, I started thinking about when I was 14, right? Did I stress about? The only thing I stressed about was Wednesdays was pizza day. Or motherfucking Tuesday snack day, we get to pick snacks. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your worry. You feel me, though?
Right.
Like, that is literally what you worry about. Like, you think about, all right, first of all, you think about, as you get older, you start thinking about how your clothes look. But before that, it's always, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, like, I don't know if it's kids or not. Maybe kids probably think like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But as you get older and older, it started turning into material shit. But when you're younger, it's just like anything. It's like, it's food. You know what I'm saying? It's like goodies. It's snacks. Like, all week we press to wait for Tuesday just because, you know, it's a certain whatever snack you get this week. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's your worry. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's your whole worry as a kid. You know what I'm saying? But when you get older, hey, your worries are different. You know what I'm saying?
My words was different at that age. 10, 11, about 11, 10, 11. Nah, it's more like maybe about 13, 14. I had just lost my father. Then about maybe a year, maybe I think it was like 6 months to a year. 6 months to a year, my mother had passed away. So that was my worry. That was it. Both parents gone. That was my worry. 14. Did I turn into cigarettes? I think I did, but I was. I think I was smoking before that. I think I was smoking probably about 11, 12. Because I was already in transition. I knew my father was about to go, so pick up some habits that I wasn't supposed to pick up. So that was that with that. So
That's something that's tough.
that was my only worry. That was it.
That's one thing that's tough in life is death and shit because it's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? It's like
You just don't know when.
we all know it's gonna happen and shit. It's like something we try not to think about, but it's gonna happen one day, whether it's force fed or not. Like we jump off a building or something. Like if we ain't doing nothing like that, it's gonna happen one day, regardless of what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna happen. Like either you're not gonna. I'm hopefully I just don't wake up. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be in no situation where you fucking getting caught. You know what I'm saying? Falling out of planes and shit like that. Like you want to at least be. You lived your life as far as it can go. Your organs would take you. You know what I'm saying? You just didn't wake up. You feel me? I would rather go that way with a bitch sucking on my dick. It didn't go out like that. Other than that, I ain't trying to go out where everything was sudden. You know what I'm saying? Like a few years ago when I got shot, it's like that's sudden. I don't want that to happen because you wasn't planning for that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just said you was expecting that to happen. When you're not planning it, that's different. Then when you lose somebody, it's like it's just all a sudden thing. It's just suddenly y'all had plans, y'all was doing this and that, everything was just normal, and then you gone. It's like that's a sudden thing, different from than somebody just sick and just hanging on. You know, one day it's coming real soon. You know what I'm saying? It's different. Like a 10-year-old that you send somewhere and he never come back. That's a different thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a sudden thing that just happened out of the blue. Like what the fuck? You know, it's tough to hang with it. Like I was telling you about somebody I know that just lost their son and their husband in a car accident. Yeah, it was just like that sudden shit. Like little boy was 10 years old, bro. Just crazy, bro. It was just sudden. You know what I'm saying? Some things you just don't know. Sometimes some shit is just sudden. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing this I knew my grandma was gonna pass away, right? I sat by her bed for like 3 weeks. I never moved. I ain't go to school or none of that shit. So I knew it was coming, but when it did come, it was like, you know what I'm saying? Even though you knew it was coming, you know what I'm saying? So you still, like, even if you know it's coming, you still get crushed, you know what I'm saying? The same way as it's sudden. Sudden joints is even worse because you never prepared, you know what I'm saying? You didn't prepare for the impact. You didn't prepare for everything after that, you know what I'm saying? Like when I watched my grandma die, when I sat beside her bed, I prepared for the impact. Even though the impact, you still can't handle it, you know what I'm saying? But you prepared for it. Constantly saying, oh, this might be it, you know what I'm saying? You just thinking it's going to happen, you feel me? Other than somebody like 12, 15, or 20, and all of a sudden something happens. That's a sudden thing that's different, you know what I'm saying? That's tough in life. And people that's dealing with that shit, man, my heart goes out to you, you know what I'm saying? Especially people that lose kids and shit, man. That's tough. That's why I always around my son. I always dog. I'm always like 20 feet away from my son at all times and shit. Like, even when he's in school, my motherfucking shop is like fucking 2 minutes away from his. You know what I'm saying? My house is like 30 seconds away from the school. Like at all times, man, I will fucking. I'm gonna be there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't having it, bro. It's like I don't know. Life's so motherfucking short that like the little kids, people try kids and do stupid shit, you know, kidnap them and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them niggas. I fuck around and just be out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to just. Yeah, I just watch my young. I ain't got time for all this shit, bro. Niggas kidnapping motherfuckers. I just go crazy out this bitch, bro. You know? So I just look at it like motherfuckers day by day, first of all. And it's gonna happen one day. So live your life, bro. That's what I always say, live your life, man. You know what I'm saying? Most of my motherfucking sayings working shit. You know that? Live your life. Live your life.
Got
you know
to.
what I'm saying? Dog? Live your motherfucking life. Live your life. That's my shit. I forgot who's saying that.
I forgot. I forgot who sings that shit.
Live your life. We had just looked that shit up too. Live your life. Live your life. You know what I'm saying? That. Yeah. A few things I want to touch on before we go. It's something we do every week, right? Everybody know what we
Junior.
doing. Who's that?
Mama used to say.
Mama used to say, take your time, young man. My mama used to say, don't you rush to get old. Mama used to say, live your life. Live your... That's true shit, bruh. That's my favorite song there. Live your life. That's why I used to tell motherfucker with the mask, rip it off. But keep the condoms on. And live your life. You know what I'm saying? Dog?
And eat some ribs.
Yeah, make sure they cook good, though. You had the right ribs, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dog? Live your life. All right. So, yeah. It's something we do every week, right? We go back in time and check out some rappers or, you know what I'm saying, R&B singers back when they were just starting, right? And get a feel for what got them to their stardom or what made them where they fucking they failed. You know what I'm saying? So what we do, we go back, we look at raps and freestyles and interviews of all these people back in the day or now or whenever. You know what I'm saying? I think we did somebody last week, recent, right?
Mm.
Who the fuck was that?
Lotto.
Lotto, yeah, it was Lotto. Did you like her? I don't remember. Me personally, I don't think she's gonna be a rapper. You know, it's just I think she blew her chance. To be honest with you, but Lotto, yeah, that's what it was. Like I think we did Blueface before that. So yeah, it ain't like we just stuck it back in the time and shit like that. But it's just rappers and R&B singers. We go back and check them out, the interviews and the freestyles, things that got them on. You know what I'm saying, dog? Jay? Yes, I'm saying.
Nah. But what we about to get into is when rap was rap.
Those good old days when rap was rap. You know what I'm saying? Now, this week right here, you know, I say again, I like going and fucking with people that we don't really know. I don't know, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if you heard of Hurricane Chris.
Oh Lord.
Talk to me.
I think he recently got caught up with some shit too. With a murder charge.
Hurricane Chris?
Mm-hmm.
Hurricane Chris? I never heard of Hurricane Chris, to be honest with you, though.
Hey baby. Hey baby.
Go ahead. That's not him, bro. That's him?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I would have never thought of that nigga. I would always think it was who I thought that was.
Soulja
Not
Boy.
him. Baby. Damn. That's him? His name Hurricane Chris. Christopher Judd Dooley Jr. Debut studio album was 5150 Ratchet, 2007. In 2020, Chris was arrested for second-degree murder, my nigga. Wow. That I didn't know.
Yeah, man.
Second-degree murder. Wow. And you're right. He released a debut commercial single called Hey, Baby. Produced by Funk Dog. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck dog.
Funk.
Oh.
The second commercial joint was the hand clap. Hold on. You know what that is?
I remember that song too.
The hand clap joint. So he got two good joints there?
That was it.
After that was mixtapes.
Not even that. That was it.
I mean, it's gonna be it if you in charging for murder. Ain't too much more you gonna be doing after that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He came out around the same time Rick Ross came out.
Gee, clear that shit up.
Yeah,
He's 33.
Who else came out at that time?
His debut was 2000.
Mims. The guy one that rapper says throw some D's on that. That was his only hit too.
Mm. He did a mixtape with Lil Boosie and E40.
I forgot about that. Then he came out the same, like, I forgot where he came from. But yeah, he came in with some two hits. That was it.
He was on Rap a Lot. Ain't that shit? I ain't know he's on Rap a Lot.
Rap a Lot for life.
Yup. Rap a Lot for life. Now, this is Hurricane Chris Rap. Now, as you can see, he had the charges and shit. We don't know nothing about all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But right now,
So the charges.
he had the second-degree murder joint. But it's not even alleged. That's what the fuck he had. You know what I'm saying? So this Hurricane Rap City basement freestyle. I don't know who the fuck clown ass nigga this motherfucking dude is. It's
Mad Links.
the host, but he is not Chigga Jigga. He for sure.
Mad Links.
You know? So here we go. Basement.
Rap City, you 4-5 in the booth right now. My man Hurricane Chris with me. Ratchet movement today on Rap City. Chris, can you bless the booth for the first time?
Hey, my trunk beat hard like I tried to trap a tiger. I'm Hurricane, fake on me, you gon' speak through the wire. I catch you in the parking lot, watch I blow out your tires. Hurricane 5150 ball and make you retire. I'm the hottest in the game, I'm the hottest in the south. I've been listening to these rappers run their mouth. That's about it though, I'm cut though. Holla me, I am 5150. Try to get women, watch I show you desperately how I'm rocking. Pull up in the Chevrolet. I make a hit in the mixtape game like I'm Barry Bates. You got a problem, I put you in the limelight. I'm shining 5150 ball and I got my grind right. You get on my level and watch you gon' get embarrassed. Hurricane stunting, hit your chicken, got your mansion. In the game, that's about me, they tell you I'm bad. I'm the baddest, in the club we get ranted. See a diamond get heavy, watch I pull up, I'm so fresh and so clean. Money taller than y'all mean, jumping on the trampoline. My money real big, fall in the club jigging, super fragilistic. Now I'm rigging, out my mind with it. I'm jigging up on the dance floor, chalking up them deuces and hooches, and I'm in mag mode. Ask about me and they gon' tell you that I'm the hottest. Pull up in the Chevrolet on them sixes, hopping exotics. H-U-R-R-I to the C to the A to the N. Got a yellow phone, talking on the cell phone with a yellow thong in a pen. If you got a problem, you can run up on me, I'ma knock you out for your feet. H-U-R-R-I to the K and I rep that E-A-S to the T. I'm a beast like that.
Hey, man, you see what it is, my man Hurricane Chris. Chris, did your thing right here, man. It's a little something white style. Check this out, video for you, my man Gorilla Zoe, hood figure, is that simple.
Gorilla Zoe, what up, boy?
Please believe it, Hurricane Chris. 3-4 was top.
Okay. Jay. What you thinking, Jay?
It's a 2.
Two mics.
It was average. Didn't stumble. Kept moving, but it's okay. It's not the worst ever.
Hey, baby. It's okay. It's fucked up when it's hard to realize that when they gave him his beat to freestyle. Like, who do that?
I mean, they started doing that when Mad Link started hosting. They started freestyling their own beat.
That's some stupid shit right there. So
He did that with who was that rapper that was on there last week that we did? I forgot who it was, but he rapped off his own beat too. But he failed miserably.
yes, he did. I don't know. It should be easy as fuck if you get the beat that you made a hit off. Like, you still have some rhymes to go to that for real. That should be a hit out the park if the motherfucker give you your beat. You know what I'm saying? Dog? Like,
if they give you your beat, you might as well flip that into a remix.
ASAP, yeah. Why would a nigga give you your beat and you don't dog it? That making it easy, for real. I don't know.
But they did make a remix to that song. It was with So Def. Even though that did sound like a So Def beat, I think he did make that beat.
I did too.
I think he did make that beat. That's a beat that So Def would do, or the Jermaine Dupri rather would do.
Jermaine Dupri. I think he ain't like that either. He's a slop.
Yeah, all right, you know. But you can't argue the fact that he been doing work with a lot of artists.
Yeah, that's for sure. And then, I mean, yeah, you gotta give him credit. Yeah, there's a lot of people like Usher and shit like that.
Usher, Escape.
You wouldn't even know.
Even MC Light.
That's true.
Nah,
I give him that. I ain't gonna hate on this shit.
Diddy did work with it too. Remember they were supposed to do their verses. I don't know what happened with that.
Yeah, them niggas want bread. They ain't trying to do shit for nothing. Niggas lame as fuck. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go 3 mics from the joint, man, because he was flowing. Not only flowing, he mixed it up at the end with some freaky shit. You know what I'm saying? Freaky style that I like. You know what I'm saying? But so, he got his man on that joint. I didn't know the motherfucker before then. I didn't even know he seen Baby. You know what I'm saying? No motherfucking clue. But I had to give him 3 mics on that freestyle right there, though. Especially at the end. He did some slick shit with the motherfucking, the cadence and the motherfucking, yeah, that was nice at the end. So I definitely got to give him 3 mics for that shit. Even though I ain't know that motherfucker. Yeah, it's like the way he freaked that joint at the end was nice. Was nice. You know, so he sped it up, slowed it up, sped it up, sped it up. That's sweet. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with that shit. When niggas do shit like that, I fucks with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't get the 4 or 5 mics. But the 3 mics are good, man. There ain't nothing to sneeze at now. You know? 3 mics. Like you said, what you say you heard him before. I ain't never heard him. This is Hurricane Chris.
You heard of him. You heard that song before.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, once you named Baby, whatever the fuck that was. Then I knew, yeah. But that was my first time laying eyes on that clown since then. Since that joint ever came out, I never knew who made that shit. I thought it was a TikTok joint, for real. Some of that shit I be thinking TikToks. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I be thinking that. That's why I think Jermaine produced it, that hit.
And then the whole song don't even be no TikTok. It be TikTok getting it from the song and shit. It be the opposite from what I be thinking. Ain't that some shit? Crazy shit. But nah, it's a couple things I want to listen to right here, right? One is Megan Stallion, right? You heard about this shit lately? Well, she had an interview with Gayle. What's the bitch name? Gayle King. Gayle King.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking about Gayle King? You don't know what that is, right there, do you?
Yeah.
The greatest woman wrestler who ever lived.
TNA.
Who ever lived, the greatest woman wrestler. But that's a sidetrack story. But Megan, she was in the motherfucker, the the joint with King. Now, Gayle King gotta be 70 by now, bro. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, Oprah. Like, I'm what? Y'all gotta be in y'all. You cannot. Now, they gotta be 70, bro. How do you think they is?
Probably
Well,
60.
Gayle might be older than what? I
Probably
just realized
67.
Oprah got some age. But Gayle, damn. Oh no, I think about Gayle gotta have motherfucking. What's the name? She gotta be like 60. At least. At least 60. But she be looking like, I don't know. But in the interview right here, right? I'm gonna hear a little bit of this shit before we go any further. Now, this is Megan Stallion, Gayle King is interviewing her. Now let's hear a little bit.
She had learned from her parents a question that made her emotional.
I didn't mean to make you cry. I was just curious about the impact and effect they've had on your life.
They were my best friends. It was only the three of us all the time. Like when I went to school, I felt like it was a little different with me interacting with other kids. So like they would kind of pick with me a little bit. Like I was so tall already. They just really let me know like you can't ever let somebody else's insecurities make you insecure.
In May 2020, Megan Thee Stallion hit.
Now, I don't know. Well, something happened to her parents, right?
Not sure about that. I think so, though.
Yeah.
There, Megan. That night changed everything for you.
Rapper Tory Lanez has been charged with shooting artist Megan Thee Stallion during an argument.
Megan Thee Stallion hit by multiple gunshots.
There was an argument in the car?
It was an argument because I was ready to go and everybody else wasn't ready to go. But that's like normal friend stuff. Like we fuss about silly stuff all the time. But I never put my hands on anybody. I never raised my voice too loud. Like this was one of the times where it was like, it shouldn't have got this crazy.
It shouldn't have escalated.
Right.
That it did. Can you just briefly walk us through what happened that night? It starts you at a party at Kylie Jenner's house.
I had went there and we were just hanging out and I was ready to go because I had been there all day.
So you guys end up in a car. You, Tory Lanez, your friend at the time, Kelsey, and his driver / security. Tory Lanez.
Do you think the Kardashian bitch was in this car? What's her name?
Kylie.
Yeah.
I don't know, but when they first broke the story out, they said that she was in the car.
Exactly. Nobody talk about her no more. Like she wasn't there or something.
So now it's kind of, I don't know.
Whose real name is Daystar Peterson, is a Grammy-nominated rapper and singer from Canada. Kelsey Harris was one of Megan Thee Stallion's best friends from Houston.
There was an argument, and you get out of the car, right?
At that point, the argument wasn't even with me. Like the argument was with the two people in the backseat. So I asked the driver to pull the car over, like, I'm done with this. And I should have stayed out of the car. Like, I should have not got back in the car. And it was like, Megan, just get back in the car. We almost there. Like, just get back in. So I get back in the car. It's like it's getting worse.
Like, arguing in the car.
The arguing in the car is getting worse. And I don't want to be in this car no more. Like, because I see it's getting crazy. So I get out the car and it's like everything happens so fast. And all I hear is this man screaming. He said, dance. And he started shooting. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like he shot a couple of times. And I
so
was so scared.
In the car, shooting from the car, Megan?
He is standing up over the window, shooting. And I didn't even want to move. I didn't want to move too quick. Like, cause I'm like, oh my God, if I take the wrong step. I don't know if he can shoot something that's like super important. I don't know if he could shoot me and kill me. Like,
Were you afraid for your life?
That right there, I get right there. Like, if somebody's shooting at you, like I've been in that position where somebody's shooting at you, hold up. I've been in that position right there. When somebody's shooting at you and shit, when you just trying, just don't move, like you don't know exactly what she was just saying. Like, bullets are coming towards you and you don't know where not to move. You just don't move in the wrong, you know what I'm saying, the whole time when you don't know where to move at. You know what I'm saying? And like she was saying, she just didn't want to move in the wrong spot, so she stayed still. So I really understood what she was saying right there.
I was really scared because I had never been shot at before. And I looked down at my feet because I wasn't even, the adrenaline is pumping so hard. I'm not sure if he hit me. Like, I feel it, but I don't understand what's happening. So I look down at my feet and I'm like, oh my God, like I'm really bleeding. So I like drop down and I crawl in somebody's driveway. Like, I can't believe you shot me.
And what is he saying, Tory Lanez saying?
He's apologizing. I'm so sorry. Please don't tell nobody. I'll give y'all $1 million if y'all don't say nothing. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you offering?
Now, do that sound like something this bitch ass nigga would do?
I mean, I don't even know about.
I really think
I'm 50-50 on the story anyway.
it's hard for me to grasp this joint, but the part she's saying, it's hard for me to grasp that joint, bro.
I'm already 50-50 on the story. I'm like, it might have happened. I don't know if it did happen.
She the only one detailing shit though, bro.
It was a couple of people there, but ain't nobody else is saying nothing.
That's my point. So she detailing this shit where she got out the car and he told her to dance. What will make him do that though? Okay, as I walk through this story, right, and I'm him. Okay, what's making me now get out the car and tell her to dance when she just said the arguments wasn't even about her? It was about the people in the back. So why would he tell you to dance? What would be the point of that? Then you see what I'm saying? Like, you getting out of the car because he arguing with the people in the back. So now he gonna get out of the car and tell you to dance? Then when I think about it, it just don't make any sense. Especially when she made it clear that the arguments were not even with me. Right? I just had to get out of the car. I had to get out of there. So you get out and somebody tell you, all right, dance, bitch. What? What about the people he's arguing with? He just stopped arguing with them to make you dance?
Oh, that didn't sound right. I'm already 50-50 on the story anyway. I'm like,
and I don't like this crying shit she doing. Now look, Meg, you my baby. Everybody know you my baby on this podcast, bro. But everything that's happening right now, it's not clicking with me, bro. It's just not. I don't know what's happening.
Weird.
Yeah, just something
is
missing.
Not
clicking with me. Yeah? This crime right here is really throwing me off.
I need money right now. Bullshit. Help me. Like, and if you're sorry, just help me. Like,
but at that moment,
we didn't even make it to the house. Like, somebody had already called the police, and it was like so many of them. It was helicopters. I was like, oh my God, we all about to die. Like, the George Floyd incident had just happened. The police are definitely very much shoot first.
You had to throw that in there.
This bitch said she was about to die. The police were going to kill her, though. That's what she thought. This is not serious. Yeah. Like I said, as I think about this shit more and more, it's starting to sound like her story is funky, right? Tory Lanez did something, right? He shot either at the bitch or to the ground, and it actually hit her. Right? But the arguing with somebody else, then switch and tell her to dance throws me off. I started to think that's part of some bullshit. Then the crime thing that's going on in this interview is throwing me off too, bro.
First ask questions after. So I'm like, it's a hot gun in the car. I'm bleeding. I've been shot. They about to kill somebody. Like something bad is about to happen.
So somebody hears the gunshots. They call the police. The police come, and they say what to you?
They tell everybody to get out of the
car.
TMZ obtained video from that night.
And then you can see the footage of me in the swimsuit, limping backwards, feet bleeding.
And they say to you, what happened here?
I don't remember everything they said to me, but I remember them asking me what's happening, what happened to you. And I didn't want them to kill any of us or shoot any of us. So I just said I stepped on glass because I didn't.
Why did you say that? Why didn't you say you shot me?
I didn't. For some reason, I was just trying to protect all of us because I didn't want them to kill us. Like even though this person just did this to me, my first reaction still was to try to save us. Like I didn't want to see anybody die. So I just said, I stepped on.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, Jay.
And I think Tory Lanez said that himself. That she stepped on glass and he didn't shoot her.
It's just something.
There's something about the story that's kind of like...
I don't like all this shit she doing right now with this crime shit. Like...
You already think the story ain't true. And the crime part is extra.
It just... When you think about it, you can't... It's like nobody telling the complete what happened. Like... Everybody that tells a story, it leads you to be like, huh? Like her now, sitting down with Gayle King, right? And everything she say makes you stop and say, oh, what? Like this shit here with the crime thing, and when I don't know, bro.
Glass. So when I see people trying to use that against me, like trying to act like I'm lying, oh, she stepped on glass, she never got shot. I don't know who said I stepped on glass. I was lying to protect all of us. And sometimes I wish I really would have never said that.
You wish you would have just told the truth.
I wish I would have told the truth, but if it saved all of us from dying, then that's just probably what it was meant to be.
So when you told the police you stepped on glass, did they believe you?
I don't know.
So how did you go from the glass? Did you go to the hospital?
So they took me straight to the hospital, and the police questioned me. And I said it was just glass.
You still stuck with that?
Most of those neighbors,
and right as
all the neighbors probably were saying was gunshots going on out there. So there's no way they can just say it's glass, right?
And the other part, the key piece of this puzzle is the doctors. When they look at her foot,
yeah, you could tell the glass had been shot for sure.
Yeah, it was 2 smoking holes in foot. You've been shot.
You know what I'm saying? 2 barbecue joints inside your motherfucking ankle, bitch. He had 2 hot ones go through you.
Officers was like, okay, we done with this, we leaving. The doctor came in and he was like, you know, you got bullets in both of your feet. Like, you got fragments in this foot, and it's like right on the back of your Achilles.
They don't look
like,
good though.
Them look like bullet shots for me.
That says that there were bullet.
No gas gonna be jumping up on
and the
your
medical
Achilles
report
ankle.
also says that to this day you still have
bullet fragments in
your
my
foot.
feet.
And there are still many people, as we sit here today, Megan, that don't even believe you were shot.
There is.
I've seen the pictures. I believe she was shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking at that. Yeah.
What happened?
In text messages obtained by CBS News, Kelsey Harris, the other woman in the car, texted Megan's security guard saying, "Help, Tory shot Meg."
I really thought that we were all friends.
Okay, now.
And it's sometimes I feel like I put the blame on myself because when my mom passed, I just felt like I was looking for some type of family environment, and I was letting so many people in, and I didn't care who it was. I just wanted to feel like I got family and I got people that care about me, and
things
just
is
I could
opening
hang
up.
out with
It really
everybody.
is,
And
too.
I was just going through it.
What was the nature of
At
your
first,
relationship with Tory Lanez?
I'm
Because he
like,
has led people to believe that it was a sexual relationship, that it was that you two were dating. What was the nature?
We
of
were
your,
not dating. We
What was
were
it?
really close. We were friends. We hung out like every day. And his mom passed too. So when I felt like we were bonding over that. And
Did you have an intimate relationship with him?
like sexual?
Yeah. Did you, Megan? Did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez? Yes, that's my question.
I
yes.
didn't have a sexual relationship with Tory.
So why do you think he's putting out the story that the two of you had a relationship? And
No, let's stop a minute. Oh, wait. That didn't sound right, bro. That threw me off too. Okay,
Because she said it about 3 times, asking the same question.
and then at the end, you still hesitated with the.
I think he smashed it when he put his finger on one of them.
Smelled that
that you're
joint.
making the whole thing up.
I think that he is trying to deflect from the fact that he committed a crime.
Tory Lanez pleaded not guilty to assault and weapons charges related to the shooting. We asked his attorney about Megan's allegations in this story. She responded that they look forward to addressing Ms. Pete's claims, including her inconsistencies, discrepancies, and omissions when his case goes to trial later this year.
How has your life changed since you were shot?
I feel like my anxiety is worse. I feel like my relationship with people it's gotten very cold because I'm not as trusting as I used to be.
I was going to ask you, is it hard for you to trust people?
Like, I've got this wall and I don't want to make any friends, and I'm trying to be as nice as I can to everybody. But I don't even new people, I probably don't even hold a conversation longer than 30 minutes because I feel like every time I'm talking, I'm like on the verge of tears and I don't want to have to explain to strangers why I'm crying.
Yeah.
Half the time I just want to pick up the phone and call my mama and be like, what do I do? Like, it's too much. I feel crazy. I'm sad, and I feel like I have to hold it in because I have to be strong for so many people.
What do you say to people that still don't believe that you were actually shot?
I don't think any of this is for them. Like, it's for me. Like, I know this happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd rather it play out in court and the facts come out and everything comes out than me having to plead my case. And I'm a victim. Like, I'm the victim. Like, I'm not defending myself against anything. Like, something happened to me.
True.
And following a pretrial hearing earlier this
That's true. Yeah, I'm with you, Jay, on this one. It's just hard to understand. But now we get the little clear version of what she's saying. Like, it's like she's telling the truth, but it's still something she murking out. You feel me? It's like it's something still where she trying either save his ass or save her ass. You feel me? It's just one little piece of this thing is where she keep fucking up, where it's leaving us like, okay, hold on, what? You know what I'm saying? It's just something she leaving out. I know it is. But she clear on what happened to her, but it's something else where it's just foggy at you. You know what I'm saying? Like the people in the back, like where are all these people at? Why ain't nobody just clearly saying this nigga shot her? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the part that's making me be missing. It's hard for me to understand what's going on. That's what throws me off. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get his ass. He gonna have to spend some time for sure. You don't think so?
I don't know. There's a lot going on with this. But it did look like bullet fragments
Hell
in the
yeah.
foot. It ain't look too good. Piece of her skin missing and shit.
The stitches, yeah, all the way up here. It's like it's no glass at the bottom of her foot. Like, why all the glass jumping up on her ankle and shit? Nigga? That's the part I don't get. Like, it ain't.
The whole story seems 50-50, a little weird to me anyway. So it's like, if he did, shame on him, you know?
I've been selling merchandise.
Nah, we're gonna figure it out.
They're all
sooner or
original
later.
design.
Because they're going to court this year. So I'm sure that it's some, she even shot, but it's murky on how this thing unfolded.
And did they even recover a gun?
You're the
Did the police recover a gun? That's the other thing.
That's your gun. It belongs to Keep it gangsta.
Gotta see it.
Nobody want it.
I can't wait that the court joint come up, man. I want to know what's missing here. You know what I'm saying? Something that I can't. Yes.
It's either he gotta keep it gangster, or T3P is keeping it gangster. It's back out for your ass.
Hey, we appreciate everybody tuning in to Third Perspective. Third Perspective Podcast. We appreciate it a whole lot. Sundays and Wednesdays, you catch us live. You know what I'm saying, dog? Shout out to the 13,980 downplays we got on our podcast. We appreciate it a whole lot. And we clip over 14,000. Subscribe, review, and see us on YouTube. Subscribe. Get it to 100 subscribers, and we'll eat the hottest chip in the world. You know what I'm saying, dog? We appreciate everybody tuning in. Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcast at, we there. You know what I'm saying, dog? YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, we there. Facebook group, holler at your boys. Instagram. You know? Got something to say, Jay?
You got a couple of bits going around the town, you know what I'm saying? That one catch the city, you know, visit the city with that complete shit. It's open for you. Masters. Rock the boat. Rock the boat. Rock the boat. Rock the boat.